Well, I sit around the house doing nothing all day long, flipping through the channels, hoping something good was on. Walk from room to room, stare at cobwebs in the hall, trying to stay busy so I don't start climbing walls. And this is just the first day you've been gone. I've got tonight, tomorrow and beyond. Well, I tell myself a joke, cause I really need a laugh. There's not to be lonesome. I get perfect at my craft, and this is just the first day you've been gone.
I was born into the poorhouse, played guitar at 10 years old. I used to sing for my mama on the front porch then, while I was headed down a Tennessee road. I worked hard and I paid my dues. Well, I cried and I cried when my dear mama died. That's when I started singing the blues. These wheels, they've got me running. Got me running for the money, running for the records, starring in the picture show. These wheels, they've got me running, marking my time in the pages of history and rocking down the Tennessee road.
And on the same wall beside it are steer horns and spurs, a hex barrel Winchester, some old jackrabbit furs. And an old man remembers the time hadn't changed when his memories were painted at home on the range. The wheelchairs don't roll like the stage out of Dodge. There's no place to go where it looks like it was. So for hours he'll stare and say nothing at all. Now that home on the range is in a frame on the wall.
She's a poet and a painter, as calm as she is wild. She's the fire in the flood, the rainbow in a smile. She's an early morning riser, the sunset in the west, the giver of a warning. She reminds us we're her guest, Mother Nature. She's the mountain that we stare at, as harsh as she is mild. The mother who is crying when she sees her firstborn child. She's been known to part the waters, can make the rivers wild. She's the moon that pulls the ocean, the one who turns the tide, Mother Nature.
Standing on the corner of Horizon and Main, guy munching cigarettes and asking for change. Across the street and beneath the light, Moses plays his saxophone. The girls are walking, but the traffic is slow. They're shooting small talk, but aiming low. And nonchalantly the fog rolls in, wraps itself around the night. And I watch it from my window, 2 stories high. Another world outside my window goes passing by.
And on an enchanted circle where the peaks are painted purple and gold, through every hoop and every hurdle, I have finally found the Motherlode.
Hey everybody, my name's Michael Hearne. Welcome to our very first live from the Motherlode Saloon music series here in beautiful Red River, New Mexico. And did I say I'm Michael Hearne? I think I did. Great to be here tonight. We got all kinds of surprises for you. I remember I first played this bar, and the stage was way back on the other end, and I played with Bill and Bonnie here for the first time. Bill and Bonnie Hearne, my uncle and aunt. And but it's great to be here tonight. We're giving this deal a shot, and hoping that you're going to sit back and enjoy it, have a good time, have a cold drink. Here's a song off my new album. The new album is called Better Days. This is an old Tim Hardin song. It's called Reason to Believe. If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried, still I look to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it hard to live without, makes it easier to never thinking of myself. If I gave you time to change my mind, I'd find a way to believe the past behind. Knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried, still I look to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. Someone like you makes it easier to give, never thinking of myself. If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing that you still I look to find a reason to believe in you. I'm kind of like pretending like I'm playing to a full house tonight. I mean, this place is just jam-packed. Chairs all the way to the back. You can hear a pin drop. People sitting around listening to the music. And so I'm pretending that. And great to be here. Everything okay out there in the technical world? Good. I just released a new single off that last song was the first single. This next song is the second single. I wrote this with Becky Allen, and this is kind of a song for the times because, by golly, after all this madness we've been going through, got a new president, and me personally, I think I'm going to choose love over all that stuff. So this is one called I'll Choose Love. Sometimes we have hard times, but we got it. People say let's come together, and I believe we should. Trade all of the bad stuff for the good. I'll choose love. I'll choose family. I will watch them grow and know that they're a part of me. I'll choose love. I'll choose you and me. It's simple, but it's true. I'll choose love. People want a good life, and me, I do believe it happens when we find a sense of peace. Gray skies try and find us, darkness settles in. We'll find out what it takes to smile again. I'll choose love. I'll choose you and me. When things get hard, you know I will always be. I'll choose love. I'll choose you and me. It's simple, but it's true. I'll choose love. Thought I'd lost my way, but Lord knows now I see. I'll bring out the best of me till I find my way back home. We all need to seek the truth, but me, I do believe the truth is what I'm feeling in my soul. I'll keep traveling through this world and play this simple song. Is loving one another right or wrong? I'll choose love. I'll choose family. I'll choose love. Well, I'll choose you and me. Well, it's simple, but it's true. I'll choose love. All right, I'll choose love. Yep, a lot of history here at the old Motherlode Saloon. My old buddy Steve Hagen brought me out here, and Rick Fowler. Probably out in, I believe it was 1978, 79. We hadn't quite got it figured out yet, but used to play here with the Great American Honky Tonk Band. We were the house band here for many years, and Michael Martin Murphy did lots of great shows with him. And oh my gosh, the history around here of people who have played here. I think Redneck Mother was probably written
on the bottom of one of these tables over here by Ray Wiley Hubbard when he lived up here. That's the that's the story anyway. Who knows? But anyway, I'm glad y'all joined us tonight. And I've got Mr. Mike Addington that's going to be coming up here in just a bit. And Colin Brooks to boot. But yeah, this place, the Motherlode Saloon, is incredible. So many people have played here. I mean, I won't even go through the list, but you can Google it. And we are accepting donations if you can tonight. We'd love for you to be able to donate. If not, we want you to just sit back and enjoy the show. But I think all the information for donations, Venmo and PayPal and all that stuff are on the screen in the comments. And we do a song I wrote with Monica Smart and Susan Gibson, who's played here at the Motherlode a few times. Susan Gibson wrote the great song Wide Open Spaces. This is one by request. I'm gone, something brings me back as my train of thought slips off the track. I'm feeling my way through crossways, but what you find, I don't mind things that don't matter these days. Time I spend on worry never pays. Now the leaves are changing green to gold. I'll change with them, I'll be so bold. In vivid color turned inside out, back again. I'm stuck out on this land, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. Been 10 years lost, dust devil, chasing down a tumbleweed. I try to lay down roots so I could just stay there. Blew out my candle and I prayed a little prayer. I don't mind things that don't matter these days. Time I spend on worry never pays. Yeah, the leaves are changing from green to gold. I'll change with them, I'll be so bold. In vivid colored dreams, life is then back again. Stuck out on this land, dancing with the wind. How I long to be. Really can't complain, 'cause I've enjoyed the ride. This wanderlust, it put me off the map. Followed my heart till it brought me back. I don't time I spend on worry never pays. Never leaves are changing from green to gold. I'll change with them, I'll be so bold. In vivid colored dreams, life is what it seems. I've turned inside out, back again. I'm stuck out on this land, dancing with the wind. How I long to be evergreen. Well, how's everybody doing out there? Hope you're doing good. And let's see. I'm gonna do one more song. If I could get just a refresher. That senior song that I wrote, the one about the senior. I gotta remember what key I do this in. Sent me a video the other day about my youngest grandson, Bryce, singing along with his son, and he's a long way from being a senior, but I am officially a senior now. Just turned a big 6'5", and I'm happy about it because there's a lot of benefits to being a senior. But some of the things that aren't so great are things that I'm getting ready to tell you about. So this is another song off my new record, Better Days record. I'm going to do this song, and I'm going to get my friend Mike Addington to get up here and play a song with me, and then we're going to turn it over to him. So, let's see. I'm a little bit nervous tonight, in case you didn't know. This is the first night of the Live at the Motherlode Saloon. A long time. Hopefully not forever, but I hope that you folks will tune into it and keep supporting it, because this place is just dark. It just doesn't seem right that it's dark in here. There should be people sitting over there getting ready for the music to start and the dancers coming in, but it is dark. Can't find my wallet. Can't find my keys, can't find my iPhone, I used to find it with ease. I'm a senior, yeah, I'm a senior, somebody help me please. Can't find my password, can't copy and paste, and all my contacts somehow got erased. I'm a senior, yeah, I'm a senior, somebody help me please. I don't remember birthdays, I barely remember my own. Lucky if I remember the words to the song. The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting long. I wake up every hour and I have to use the throne. I need a new knee, I need a new hip, I need a new hearing aid, I can't hear shit. I'm a senior, yeah, I'm a senior, somebody help me please. Well, I may be moving slower, but I'm not over the hill. I love to play my guitar, and I guess I always will. Now and then I get down on the Deep River Blues. Can't find my slippers, they're under the bed. Can't find my glasses, they're on top of my head. I'm a senior, yeah, I'm a senior, somebody help me please. Yeah, I'm a senior, I'm a senior, Lord have mercy on me. Off my brand new album that you can order on Howlin' Dog Records. That's Howlin' Dog, Howlin. And I've got all my stuff and different stuff, Shake Russell stuff, all the Howlin' Dog artists. My Uncle Bill got his brand new album on there, which is great. So anyway, I'd like to introduce you to the stage right now a guy I've been listening to for a while. We're going to talk a little bit more about it later, get him to play with me on this last song because he's so darn good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been here since 1922. This is Mr. Mike Addington, folks. I mean, this place is one of the greatest dance halls in New Mexico, and this place came to mind when I was thinking about. I wrote this song with Shake Russell and Jimmy Stather. I was thinking about, all the girls, because it's kind of cool standing on this stage and
and watching this big circle of people dancing counterclockwise right in front of you. And, you know, girls would come here and they'd sit down kind of by themselves, and before you know it, they'd be dancing with everybody in the whole building, you know, which was really cool. And then they usually leave by themselves. Thanks for being here, Mike.
Thank you for having me.
She stays at home too much. She feels so out of touch. She ain't afraid to take a chance. See the girl so she waits for Friday night. They dance, he holds her tight. He tries, but he ain't. She just loves to dance. She gets lost inside the feeling when the music starts to play. When she's dancing, all her cares just slip away. For the moment, nothing matters. It's easy to see the girl just loves to dance. Now time is on her side. She forgets the tears she's cried. She's not looking for romance. You see, the girl just loves to dance. She gets lost inside the feeling when the music starts to play. And when she's dancing, all her cares just slip away. For the moment, nothing matters. She's got everything she needs. It's easy to see the girl just loves to dance. It's so easy to see. Well, the girl just loves to dance. Yeah, the girl just loves to dance. Ooh, the girl just loves to dance. Yeah, the girl just loves to dance. Ooh, the girl just loves to dance.
Oh, the girl just. So I'm trying to remember what's going on here. Am I going to talk to you for a minute?
If you want to.
Okay, I do want to talk to you. This is kind of loose. It's our first night to do this, and we hope of many more. And so this next gentleman, or this gentleman right over here, I guess you can see him on the camera. I don't know. We got three. Kind of look at the one in the middle for now. And but I've known him for many years. And next door we've got the Motherlode here, and then next door we've got Texas Reds, which in the lodge, in the Lost Love Saloon. So for many, many, many years, how many years have you been playing at the Lost Love?
I've lost track.
He's lost track. Okay.
Better part of the 2000s.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of you folks that have been up here for the Red River Songwriters and the Larry Joe Taylor festivals and so forth, you've sat and watched him play. He's one of the best at making his voice and his persona. I don't know. Sometimes when you're sitting there, you just scream and yell, to talk to somebody across the table, because the music is just pleasant and nice and beautiful, and he's just got this demeanor about him is perfect for that setting, and or for a concert. Let's talk about the Motherlode for a second.
All right.
Do you remember the first time that you walked into this building?
I do.
Okay, can you tell us about that?
Excuse me. Kay Boland and the Dam Band were playing here, and I'd come up to visit, and they got me up to play, and I sang. This is 8,650, 700. Anyway,
It's up there.
We're up there, and I didn't realize how little oxygen there was until I started singing. It hasn't changed, but it's that was the first time I walked in here.
Yeah. And then you had a band for a while. There was the house band here. I want you to remind me of who all was in it, and I've got a pretty good memory. I mean, I came up here with Mark Webernick, and I know that he was probably in $2 Horse, but
yeah.
He had a band called $2 Horse. They were playing in that band just real briefly, and what style of music that you played. I mean, I'm sure you played a lot of dance music. You did some covers, probably some originals, and
all of the above.
does that cover it?
It does.
Yeah.
Let's see, Webernick, like you said, Mark Webernick,
Paul
Gatton, Jed Zimmerman, Mandy Buchanan was in it for a while, Nick Worley, Mark Bennett. Creed was in it for a while. I know I'm missing somebody.
Creed from Colorado?
Yeah.
The percussion guy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, cool.
He was in it. Eddie Lee, that was before $2 Horse, but
Uh-huh.
Steve Howard.
who?
Steve Howard?
Steve Howard? No.
Yeah.
Well, he was playing next door when we were playing over here, I think, and then once he left, I started playing over there. I'm originally from Rockford, Illinois,
Uh-huh.
but spent better part of my life in California.
Yeah.
I won't say the better part, but quite a bit of it in California, and then moved out here about 2004.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the music scene is kind of similar. We're talking about that Echoes of the Canyon, but there's so much music here, and there's so much music out there with back in the old days, especially. But you probably, you've probably been to the Palomino Club before, and some of those places out in L.A.
Yeah,
and
Troubadour.
the Troubadour, yeah.
Bob's Wee Nippy.
Yeah. Anyway, good to be here. Mike's been out of work. I've been out of work. If you could donate anything, we would love it. And keep the Motherlodes, keep the Motherlode alive. Let's keep all the musicians alive. Support your local musicians or your favorite musicians, and put some money in that donation bucket if you can. But without further ado, I know you're ready to hear this guy play, and I love his music. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Addington.
Thank you. Mr. Michael Hearne. This is a John Prine song, Missing. All the snow has turned to water. Christmas Day is come and gone. Broken hearts and faded colors, all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, excuse me, where they always bring me tears. of my childhood souvenirs. Memories that can't be bought and can't be won at carnivals for free. It took me years to get those souvenirs. Don't know how they slipped away from me. Broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me. For they always bring me tears. Can't forget the way they robbed me of my sweetheart's souvenirs. Memories that can't be bought and can't be won at carnivals for free. It took me years to get those souvenirs. Don't know how they slipped away from me. Thank you. Excuse me, I've not been singing much, so the voice is kind of a little bit warbly. Oh, I got a request. Addington request. Guy Clark. All right. I'm not sure which one that would be. I'll tell you what, just while I'm sitting here, Colin, are you ready to come up?
Sure.
I was going to say, put your hands together and welcome Mr. Colin Brooks to the stage.
Put your hand together.
Your hand together. I might even tune while you're getting hooked up there.
Why bother?
Because it's out. Anyway, this is a Guy Clark song. Just fine. I like the way it feels, so wear it all the time. Got an old guitar that sounds in a dark and empty room. An old pair of boots that fit my feet just right. I can work all day, go out and dance all night. Got a new used car that runs just like a top. Get the feeling it ain't never gonna stop. Holds up. Is the kind of stuff you don't hang on the wall. Stuff that's real, stuff you feel, is the stuff you always reach for when you fall. Friend who's seen me at my worst, he don't care if I'm a blessing or a curse, but he always shows up when the chips are down. And that's the kind of friend I like to be around. Stuff that works, stuff that holds up, is the kind of stuff you don't hang on the wall. Stuff that's real, stuff you feel, is the stuff you always reach for when you fall. woman I love, she's crazy and she paints like God. She's got a playground sense of justice, she don't give odds. Got a tattoo with her name right through my soul. I think everything she touches turns to gold. Stuff is the kind of stuff you don't hang on the wall. Stuff that's real, stuff you feel, is the stuff you always reach for when you fall. Thank you. I guess I ought to do one I wrote,
Yup, dude.
since nobody else is. Well, you do one. And beneath the light, Moses plays a saxophone. Girls are walking, but the traffic is slow. Gallantly the fog rolls in, wraps itself around the night. I watch it from my window, 2 stories high. Another world outside my window goes passing by, and as I watch the night's main attraction, the night let themselves be seen. And the liquor store, a different spirit behind each door. Bob Hopeless has a need for both, different times of the night. I don't know yet how I fit in, not sure that I do, but here I am. 4 eyes on the 2nd floor, observing the scene below. I watch it from my window, 2 stories high. Another world outside my window goes passing by, and as I watch the night's main attraction on my window screen, features of the night let themselves be seen, let themselves be seen. Let themselves be seen. Thank you. Thank you. Do not worship us. Thank you. What I got a request from Bill Hearne. Wrote Yourself Astray. Key of C. 1, 2, 3. As the sun sank low into the west, I was planning on riding away. My plans have changed, been rearranged, and it looks as though this cowboy's gonna stay. Got me parking my old Chevrolet, and I don't know how, but it looks like now, darling, you wrote yourself astray. I have been known to kick down the fence just cause it stood in the way. And I've always counted on my uncommon sense. Tell me when to make my getaway. My thoughts are running, just walked away. And I don't know how, but it looks like now, darling, you wrote yourself astray. Been known to kick down a fence just cause it stood in the way. I've always counted on my uncommon sense. Tell me when to make my getaway. But as the moon rides high on this warm desert night, my thoughts are running, just walk away. And I don't know how, but it looks like now, darling, you wrote yourself astray. Darling, you wrote yourself astray. Darling, you wrote yourself astray. Thank you. I've got family watching. It's a high family. And Cousin Randy's got his banjo out. He said he would have it out, so. Randy, this looks like it's in G, but it's actually a whole step down.
Don't go confusing them.
Yeah, no, I won't. My mom and dad both from West Virginia, so I do this one for them. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, going like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. All my memories, there's lady, stranger to the water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, mist to taste the moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home. I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling like I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads take me home, down country road. Thank you. How are we doing on time?
Just over an hour.
We're going to get Michael back up here.
Yeah.
Do we want to do that now, or?
Let's play one more, then.
Okay, I've got. Okay.
West.
One
Get
lonesome
him up to
cowboy.
do Navajo Rug.
Him? That guy?
That guy.
That guy?
Forget his name.
I don't know.
All right.
You don't know Navajo Rug?
Okay. We got a request for this one. In an old western painting that hangs on the wall, sunset and cactus, butte standing tall, one lonesome cowboy, forever and always, at home on the range, and on the same wall beside it are steer horns and spurs, hex barrel Winchester, some old jackrabbit furs. An old man remembers the time hasn't changed when his memories were painted at home on the range. The wheelchairs don't roll like the stage out of Dodge. There's no place to go where it looks like it was. So for hours he'll stare, say nothing at all. Now that home on the range is in a frame on the wall. Day turns to night as the world turns around, closes his eyes, lays his head down, and sleep comes apiece. It's all preordained. One lonesome cowboy is back home on the range, where the coyotes howl and the tumbleweeds roll. Stars in the sky can humble a soul. There's one lonesome cowboy, time couldn't change, forever and always, at home on the range. Oh, thank you.
I like Addington.
Time allows, he says. Hey, y'all, put your hands together for Mr. Michael Hearne. Well, take them apart when you're done. I mean,
So Colin back here was one of the founding members of the band of Heathens, the band of Heathens. And yeah, Colin was a member of the band of Heathens. And great picker, good friend. Thank you, Colin, for all your help. Thanks to Charlie and Nicole and Becky and Steve Hagelin. Could you pull up the other song I asked about? Yeah. You know, my girl Becky, she and a lot of other people love to go to the local bar over here to the Motherlode Saloon and sit down and have a glass of wine and hear Mike Addington play. And I wrote this song with my friend Ben Jones here in Red River, and it's in the key of E, if you guys want to jam along. But I feel like playing this song. But I hope everybody enjoyed Mike Addington. I know I do. We're just gonna keep playing a little bit. It's another song off my new record. There's a place where she can see the sky, high above the timberline. It's the way she makes the best of days that keeps her on my mind. She's a rose that grows out of the ground, not the store-bought kind you see around. It's the way she sees the best in me that keeps her on my mind. You're so good for me. Walk a mile to see you smile, it's true. Wherever you may be, will always be a thing to do. All the things that we have seen and done, all the photographs we look back on, the way we know we fit just right, keeps her on my mind. She's my true love and she's my best friend, and my love for her will never end. It's the way she is and has always been that keeps her on my mind. You're so good for me, wanna be good for you. Walk a mile to see you smile, it's true. Wherever you may be, will always be home for me. Loving you, such an easy thing to do. Well, she loves to watch the music man playing in the corner. The way it makes her feel is why she goes. And now I know you're so good for me, wanna be good for you. I walk a mile to see you smile, it's true. Wherever you may be, will always be home for me. Loving you is such an easy thing to do. Yeah, loving you is such an easy thing to do. Well, thank you, boys. The request.
I've got
Oh, yeah, okay.
one from the Misses and one from Don Richmond.
Well, then you should just do that.
Well,
Hey, I'd like to remind everybody that February 4th, Thursday night, it's going to be Michael Hearne and South by Southwest. So we've spent a lot of time playing here at the Motherlode over the years, and so that's going to be the second part of the series, the Live at the Lode series. So South by Southwest, that's February 4th, 8 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Mountain, 7 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock East Coast. I don't know what it is in the UK, but If anybody is in the UK tonight, please write in, let us know. We'd love to know if you're watching. And thank you again. All right, turn it back over to Mike. We're just gonna, now we're starting to get warmed up a little bit.
It's 2 eggs up on whiskey toast, home fries on the side. Wash it down with that Roadhouse coffee, burns up your insides. Just a Canyon Colorado diamond, and the waitress sided them off. Sat in the back neath an old stuffed bear and a worn out Navajo Rug. And old Jack the boss, he left at 6. It's Katie barred the door. Pulled down that Navajo rug, spread it across the floor. Yeah, I saw lightning cross the sacred mountains, some golden turtle doves. Now with Katie, shades of red and blue. Katie, whatever became. Well, I saw old Jack about a year ago. Said the place burned to the ground. And all I say was this old bear tooth. Katie, she left town. But Katie got her a souvenir too. Jack spat a tobacco plug. Should have seen her coming through the smoke, dragging that Navajo rug. Katie, shades of red and blue. Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug in you? So every time I cross the sacred mountains, lightning breaks above. Always takes me back in time to my long lost Katie love. I bet everything keeps moving and everybody's on the go. Hey, don't find the Katie, shades of red and blue. Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug in you? Katie, shades of red and blue. Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug in you?
Yes, sir. Just like the record. What else you got? David Prophet, West Texas Highway. I don't think so, David. Maybe next.
Well, do one I wrote, Sweet
Yeah,
Liar,
sure.
E. Well, it's our E, so it'd be your D.
It'd be what?
It'll be your D dog.
D. All right.
Hold on, I gotta just be on the safe side. There it is. Got my doubts about your being true. Is it looking for proof or not that makes me a fool? Such a sweet liar, I'm not sure I wanna know. It's the little things you do that cause my doubt. Not sure what I'd do if I found out. Such a sweet liar, I'm not sure I wanna know. And the love you give, to tell the truth, I'm not sure anymore what the real truth is. I'm caught up in a web of love that won't let me go. You're such a sweet liar, I'm choice here that's making me? Do I turn my back or do I try to see? Such a sweet liar, I'm not sure I want to know. The only thing certain anymore is my doubt. Do I just let it go or try to figure it out? Such a sweet liar, I'm not sure I want to know. Lost between the games you play and the love you give. To tell the truth, I'm not sure anymore. Love that won't let me go. You're such a sweet liar, I'm not sure I want to know. You're such a sweet liar, I'm not sure I want to know.
Mike Addington, everybody. Mr. Colin Brooks. I'm Michael Hearne. We're going to close out things tonight with a little song I wrote right down the street here. I remember I came here to the Motherlode Saloon and rehearsed it with the band, and we were doing it, and people started waltzing, and the rest is history, I guess. But I wrote this song specifically about living here in Red River, New Mexico. It's in the key of E. I know you boys have heard it before, and now you're going to hear it again. Thanks to everybody for tuning in again. February 4th, South by Southwest, live from the Lode. So tell your friends and get ready. And thank you guys for being here tonight.
Thanks for having us.
This is kind of it's our first time to do this, and I hope we didn't have too many technical difficulties, but sounds like everybody seems to be pretty happy with it, so I'm glad about that. So happy.
I want to say
A little shout out for Charlie.
thank you to Charlie and Nicole out there.
Yeah.
Becky, Steve.
Y'all sing along with me out there, it'll help. It just goes New Mexico rain, New Mexico rain, ooh, 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 ooh. Got some lights in this honky-tonk bar. I'm thinking where I'd rather be. Maybe chasing senoritas down in old Mexico, or standing at the edge of the sea. If I had the money, I'll tell you, honey, we'd be on that first plane to Spain. But as long as we're here, the answer is clear. We'll dance in the New Mexico rain. Help me out. New Mexico rain, rain. Oh, and I call this my home. If I ain't happy here, I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain when my mind starts to roam. You know the lights of the city keep calling my name, but I have been through that before. It's just a giant hotel on a long 4-lane street with a checkout time on the door. If I had the money, I tell you, honey, we'd be on that New Delhi train. But as long as we're here, Lord, the answer is clear. We'll dance in the New Mexico rain. New Mexico rain. It's hot down in Texas. Mexico rain. I call this my home. If I ain't happy here,
tells me he's going nowhere, and he's going there fast, and he envies this life that I lead. Oh, if I had the money, well, I'll tell you, honey, I'd keep him from going insane. But there's one thing for sure, Mexico rain, New Mexico rain. It's hot down in Texas, New Mexico rain. I call this my home. If I ain't happy here, I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain when my mind, then I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain when my mind starts to roll. God bless the Motherlode Saloon. God bless all you folks out there. We're in negotiation with a whole bunch of people that are going to come and do this deal with us, and we're really excited about it all. Thank you again for being here, and good night.
Smoking under an umbrella with Corey and Loretta in the rain. And let me tell you fellas, her and Cinderella, they're the same. I see the piñons and the peaches, his baby slowly reaches for a rose. She's picking mantelpieces, and she is just as sweet as what she chose. That last star disappeared in the rooster with the sun. The morning was to share. Ain't happy here, I ain't happy no. I stopped her, we flew in a helicopter above her house. Yes, but that was back in Texas.